Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. So we're looking this week at how to punish the slow balls that our opponent gift wraps towards us on the other side of the court, okay? So today we're gonna look at these slow balls that come in as a return of serve for us. So I wanna break this down between the ad side and the deuce side, simply because I think we have to switch gears a little bit. So let's take a look at the ad side first. And if you saw our last video, I demonstrated how to punish the slow ball in the mid-court with the forehand, utilizing two separate pieces of footwork. The first being the nice big open stance where I'm loading a little more, definitely stopping my momentum to set the shot. And then I also use the skip step footwork or the move through to hit my forehand. On the ad side, simply because of how the court sets up and how the ball comes in, I really like the open stance forehand for when the ball comes in slow on the opponent's second serve. Here's the reason for that. When the ball comes in, Mark, I'm going to have you go ahead and serve me one. When the ball comes in on this side, okay, and I get that big open stance position, usually when I use that, it's the biggest forehand I can hit. I'm going for more of a put-away shot. And on this side of the court, I can take that shot down the line because it's the closer target to me. I can get that ball there in a hurry. So even though it's into Mark's forehand, by using my open stance on this side and going down the line, I feel we have the capability to hit that flat-out clean winner off this slower ball. With the move through, we don't tend to generate as much power. So I really like the forehand open stance on there. Secondly, if the ball happened to come in and kind of came at my body, even though it's slow, I like the idea that when I'm getting out of the way of a ball, that I finish an open stance. It's a really easy way to set the feet after getting out of the way of the ball. And if I had to do that, now I really like the feeling of my open stance going inside out back into the backhand of Mark. Okay, so let's take a look at a couple of these returns here, trying to punish this slow second serve with the open stance. Sorry, one thing real quick. A lot of times when you guys see that the opponent has this weak second serve, you come and you're like, well, Brady, they're serving short, so let me start here. What I don't like about this is you have no momentum buildup into the shot. You stand here and you wait for the ball to come. So even if you do get a good kind of set position, I don't feel like you guys have the capability to hit the ball as big as when you know it's going to be short or weak, kind of moving up to that ball and having some momentum behind the shot is always a huge help. So still start deep with the plan that you're going to move up to this shot. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so there's the down the line. Felt like I hit that big enough. Mark can't get there. Now let's see the cross court or inside out. Okay, two really good, huge returns utilizing that open stance there. I do want you guys to understand that if it was 6-all, third set, you're starting a tiebreaker, you know, am I pounding my biggest possible return when it's super tight in the match? Maybe, maybe not. But we don't want to allow for the bulk of the match an opponent to have this type of weak second serve and not send a message at least some of the time with that really big forehand return. Okay, so that was the ad side. Let's go ahead over here and take a look at the deuce side. All right, so here we are into the deuce side of the court. You know, again, we've got the open stance, we've got the move through. I like open stance on both sides. Let's get that out of the way. If you're on the deuce side or the ad side, the open stance is great. On the deuce side, though, is where we can start to incorporate this move through footwork. But let's take a look at the open stance on this side first. And again, open stance to me, you guys, generates the most amount of power on the forehand. And I've always felt like the farther in front of me that I hit the ball, the bigger I can hit it. So let's take a look at the open stance, hitting out nice and early, taking that huge return cross court. Okay, so there's the cross court, open stance, hit that thing big. Again, what's great there is on the deuce side, you're going with a really large forehand cross court. You've got a ton of room to make this ball. Might not always be a winner because Mark's on that side, but I'm definitely putting him under pressure with that swing, okay? Now, going down the line on the deuce side, I like the feeling when I go into the backhand of Mark of holding the shoulders turned a little bit longer, which that skip step footwork allows. So as you guys see me come up to this and I hit that move through trying to punish this short serve, it allows me to keep the racket lined up to the ad side of the court, get it into Mark's backhand, force him to move. Again, I'm probably following this up with a volley. It's probably not a clean put away, but I'm definitely going to be kind of just gliding through the shot, go down the line and look for a volley put away. Okay, so obviously a little more work to do there. Grip change after I hit the short ball, this slow ball, but utilizing that kind of move through piece of footwork allows me to hit that down the line return quite easily, all right? So trying to punish the slow ball from the opponent, we see a lot of these cream puff second serves. Open stance is great off both sides, and start factoring that little move through for the down the line on the deuce side. I think you guys will find a lot of use in those two shots, okay? All right, so that's all I got for you. Hope that was super helpful. Please click like below this video. And if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do so, as well as check down below me in the description of this video. You'll find the link to 3 free courses Mark and I have put together. I think you guys will find those great as well, okay? So until next time, be well. We'll see you soon.